Hello everyone, my name is Nguyen Hùng Tung. Today our group will present a study on our problem take by non English major student at the university. Our team consists of five members. Trần Bành Hùng, leader, Nguyễn Thị Hải Anh, Đinh Thị Minh Hằng, Nguyễn Hồng Dũng và Phan Thị Ngọc Châu. The presentation includes the following topic: uh, how to conduct survey, to survey and now busy, three finding or vision for the problem by suggestion. Next show will present part one and two of the content.
Hello, my name is Ngọc Cho, and I'll present how to conduct the survey. Step 1. Within 2 hours, we'll find and interview 30 people, English majors or non-specialized. Step 2. We'll ask them to read a passage with consonant minimal pairs, the sounds L and R, and then record it. Step 3. We ask about personal information, specialty, age, frequency of using English ethic, and then we'll take notes and bring files for analysis. About the survey analysis, each person in the group is asked to listen to at least 6 audio files and analyze the consonant pronunciation levels from low to high, minimal pairs L and R. We'll then make a table and take notes. Calculate the ratio based on analytical data. Finally, we'll draw a graph to summarize the survey results. After analyzing the L chart, we found that the number of students having difficulty with this sound accounts for 33.3%, of which 6.7% is poor and 16.7% is quite good. And this group of students with incorrect pronunciation falls into the group of people who do not major in English and who have little contact with English. After analyzing the R chart, we find we found that the number of students having difficulty with this sound account for 30%, of which 6.7% is poor and quite good is 33.3%. This group of students with mispronunciation falls into the categories of people who do not have much exposure to English, who study majors unrelated to the English language, and the few who have disease that make them unable to pronounce correctly. That's the end of my present. Now is my home.
Um, Hi everyone, my name is Hong and now I will present the next part. It's general comment. More than half of interview are non-specialist, so the pronunciation is only average enough to recognize the differences between the two sounds R and L and R. Due to the common use of Latin alphabet, unlike the Japanese, the Vietnamese is have a relatively good ability to recognize the two sounds L and R. According to the study, divided into two groups of people with the worst pronunciation. The group one, group that are not measuring in English or not related to English, electronics, machine, or else. All pronounces consonant minimum pair worse than those in the measure. Group 2 is a group of people at 25 and 30. The reason for coming into contact with the English language is late and there is no time to people so people do not understand the difference between the two sounds L and R. So next part is a hand presentation.
Hi, my name is Linh from Group 5. I will present the reasons why people have difficulty pronouncing the L and R sounds based on the survey result. First reason, first reason, because people do not have much exposure to English, they do not have enough knowledge to distinguish between consonant and vowels. Most of them only study English for 3 to 4 years. Second reason, because the local action affect the ways it's read. Often people with a dis- distinct high pitch vowel and quite fast pronunciation will sometimes confuse the two sounds L and R. And finally, there are also some objective reasons, such as limited time, illness, or lack of for cooperation, but only a few. Um, Part 5 suggestion. Uh, there are many speaking activities that you can do without the other person, such as self-shadowing or even just talking to yourself in front of a mirror. This allows you to practice speaking without having to do it with real people. Another effective way to overcome the fear of speaking is to join a community of language learners just like you. Their communities can be really supportive and can help you take some of the anxiety out of speaking English. There are several great communities for English learners, including Facebook group or WhatsApp group. This is the end of my presentation. We will move on to the next part presented by Hải Anh.
Hello everyone, my name is Hai and I will continue the suggestion to solve this problem. Uh, People you know, your friends and loved ones can be less intimidating than strangers. Find a partner you know to help relieve your stress. You and your friends can work together to find pairs of sounds that you are both struggling with to practice together. Starting from pronouncing those pair of sounds, then the words of that pair of sounds, learning together and exchanging with each other will help you to improve the conversion of sound pairs with each other. Uh, about the dynamic point, both people are learners and find it annoying to learn another language, and both of them feel comfortable speaking their own language. Being able to see your partner struggle and make mistakes can help you overcome your fear of making your own mistake. Talking more slowly can make it easier to enhance and reduce fear. Speaking slowly will help you see mistakes when pronouncing the same pairs of sound and will be easier to correct. If you are still confused, try to practice many times. Practice pronunciation slowly to be able to get the error. Join pronunciation class to be able to listen to pairs of sound more easily. Learning and asking professional teachers will help us to improve a lot. Study and listen to lectures on YouTube as well as social networking platforms. Practice pronunciation in your free time. And that's it, the end of our presentation. Thanks for listening.